Hey y'all, it's me. I am doing your weekly news from J-WAT. One is Assassin's Creed Unity. I bring it up because I like how Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however everyone pronounces it, handled it. There were leaked photos or whatnot of the Assassin's Creed universe, and it's apparently going to take place in Paris during the French Revolution. But I like how Ubisoft handled it, because they were like, "Oh, leaked photos? Well, yeah, they're right. Here's a trailer." So we kind of all know what's going to go on with Assassin's Creed Unity. I love Assassin's Creed. I'm looking forward to that. DC has confirmed that they're going to be making a Justice League movie, and I'm a huge DC fan, and I'm not going to get angry, but I prefer DC. Well, that's a different talk, but they're having some issues with the movie as far as they're not presenting it very well, in my opinion. For example, they're trying to throw everybody into this Batman vs. Superman movie because they now just announced that Cyborg's going to be a part of it for some reason. So we're going to meet Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Superman all in the same movie because I don't know if it's the hoops they have to jump through with Warner Brothers or whatnot, but they're not making any other origin movies for anything as far as I know yet. So that'll be fun, I guess. Yesterday, Daylight was officially released for PC or PlayStation. I don't remember what consoles, but I've seen PewDiePie play a little bit of it, but it looks really awesome. I love the scary games, and I'm looking forward to playing this one. If you haven't read anything on it, you wake up in an abandoned hospital and all you have is light from your cell phone, so it should be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it because I like scary games. Anyways, that's my news. That's all I have for you right now. If you have anything that you are excited for upcoming or anything like that, let us know. Put it in the comments. Anyways, here, now you get to listen to Megan.
What's up, guys? It's Mego. I finally saw Captain America, and I'm going to review it for you really quickly. This is probably my favorite installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as of right now. I don't know if that will change with Guardians of the Galaxy and the Age of Ultron, but I guess we'll see. It's right up there with Thor: The Dark World. Captain America is awesome. There's a lot of information that happens in this with his origin story going back and forth between flashbacks, but still keeping the main plot. It's great pacing, but there's so much information that I can't tell you, so I'm just gonna say spoiler alert. I'm not going to spoil a lot of things, but it has a lot to do with S.H.I.E.L.D. and the infiltration of Hydra. The whole Hail Hydra thing, you've probably seen it on the internet by now. It's everywhere. There's so much action in this movie, so much death and destruction. There's a little bit of a relationship thing going on with Captain America and Black Widow. I don't know exactly where that's going to end up, but it does keep the movie rolling. There's a lot of cool, awesome stuff that happens. There's Falcon and Bucky and the Winter Soldier, and there's so much action and adventure. It is awesome, and the acting is fantastic. Black Widow may have a standalone movie at some point. Scarlett Johansson is totally for it, but I don't know if that'll actually happen. But she's such a scene stealer in this movie, and that's a good thing, that she could totally carry a movie by herself. Just to sum it up, go see this movie. Don't wait for it to be on DVD, because this movie is huge, and stay after the credits, as usual. If you haven't already started watching Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., now is a good time to start, because the storylines are kind of paralleling each other. Now into some videos.
I'm Marty McFly, and today I got a sweet review for you today. It is called Oculus. It's actually scary. It's not sweet, unless you count Karen Gillan. She's sweet as cherry pie. This movie is a horror, and it in fact is a very good horror. What's really cool about it, so the trailers really gave you nothing basically of what it's about. It's like the trailers were just like, scary, scary. She reaches for an apple but bites into a light bulb. What's going on? But I'll give you a little bit of the story. It's basically about a brother and sister who, when they were kids, they moved into a new home, and their dad bought this huge antique mirror. Well, it turns out the mirror's haunted. Yeah, yeah, they've done it before. But the really cool thing that's different about this Oculus is the fact that how they filmed it and how they edited it and how they just, the story was so crazy. What the mirror does is you don't know what's real and what's not real. You can't tell what you're doing is legit or not, or what bad acts you're committing or what's not. So it's really good. It jumps back and forth a lot, and sometimes that's hard to kind of keep up with, but they do it in some really fun and interesting ways that help tell the story of the past about what happened with their family and what made them who they are now. And their brother checks out of a psych ward at the very beginning, and so you're kind of like, whoa, what the heck happened with this guy? Because whoever checks out of a psych ward is a psycho. Well, no, that's rude. That's whoever. Now I'm going to get killed tonight. What I meant was, gives you a good feel of what he went through in the past. And then as kids, it shows them. Karen Gillan does great as an actress, but I'll tell you, she's Scottish, so it's really hard for her to have her accent. So every once in a while, she says something and it sounds kind of funny, but really she did great. But the person who really rocked in this movie was actually the little girl. The little girl who plays the younger Karen Gillan is like phenomenal. She does so amazing at being scared of what she sees or what she thinks she sees. Yeah, the only problem I had with this movie was the ending, which obviously I can't talk about, also the dad, who was the actor. He played a lot of emotionless things, which, don't get me wrong, emotionless works in a lot of cases, but sometimes maybe he just can't act, I'm not sure, and maybe he's someone's favorite actor, and I'm sorry. If you like horror and pretty messed up horror, you're going to love this movie. If you like a story that you don't know what's going on, you don't know what's real, what's not, you should definitely check out this story. Overall, I highly recommend this movie, especially if you're a horror fan and if you're a Karen Gillan fan. It's worth seeing, it's scary, and it's definitely going to leave you scared at night. I had to keep the light on the night that I went to sleep. So, on to the next one. Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Alright guys, I'm here with your hipster corner, and I'm really sorry. I thought I would never ever do this. I'm going to review a mobile game. And I'm not talking about the Nintendo DS, I'm talking about something you can get on the Google Play or iTunes Store. I kid you not, I'm doing this. I'm going to review both Rayman Jungle Run and Rayman Fiesta Run. Basically, here's the review, short and sweet. If you like Rayman Origins, you'll like these games. They did a fantastic job of squeezing the music, the artwork, and the gameplay into just a perfect 1 to 2 minute session. And it's just jump, punch, and float. That's all you do, and it's just, I love those games. Rayman, they did such a good job. The animation is fantastic, the artwork is beautiful, and they're just really fun. And you just get the songs stuck in your head. There's only 4 of them or something like that. But it's great. Fiesta Run, they managed to turn it up a notch by kind of making it more challenging and adding extra levels that you could unlock. And really, these are great games for someone who just wants to play something and they want more Rayman, but they want to play Rayman not at home on their consoles. They want to play it on their phone. It's just the perfect game for just those great bite-sized play sessions. And yeah, you should play it. It's a lot of fun, and it's totally worth $2 or $3 that you pay for it. So yeah, that's my review. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched for this long, you win. I don't know what you win, but you win. If you're still watching, good for you. Please comment, subscribe, let us know if there's something you want us to review. Let us know if you hate us, or no, don't tell us that. Let us know whatever you want, actually.
Tell Arthur.
Don't tell me. You could tell other people you hate them, but not me. I have a very, very fragile ego, so I wouldn't be able to handle that very well. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.